With the world population exceeding 7 billion and developing countries striving to achieve higher living standards, the rate of energy consumption will inevitably continue to rise in the coming years. We live in a time where energy policy is critical for our existence. Energy sources are finite, higher consumption is in direct conflict with environmental impact, yet economic growth is set to continue. The question is, where does this energy come from? What is energy? How do we use energy? New for 2020 is Metal's course on energy and power, which focuses on a holistic approach to understanding energy systems, specifically heat to motive power and finally electricity creation and consumption. Currently, most of our energy is generated from the combustion of fossil fuels, which poses a challenge to achieving the objectives of nearly net zero greenhouse gas emissions by 2050 set by the Climate Change Act of 2019. We believe it's important to fully appreciate this dichotomy and attempt, through this course, to empower people and companies to become more aware of the physical principles that govern and often limit our energy systems. We do not attempt to solve any world issues, but rather focus on the cold hard science of how energy is harnessed and transferred around the countries and communities we live in. How do we get electrical power to our ovens, laptops, phones, lights, electrical vehicles and gadgets? How do we run large power plants that require vast amounts of natural resources? What are the efficiencies of our power stations and the losses associated with the distribution of electricity? The Energy and Power course is packed full of concepts, examples, diagrams, animations, maths and physics to try and explain the governing principles of energy sources, power generation, transmission and consumption. These governing principles can then be applied to any other system out there today and in the future. This course is a precursor to a further course which will focus on the means by which we might develop a pathway to achieve the ambitious targets for 2050. Keep an eye on our website and YouTube channel for updates and educational videos on this subject.